Hundreds of elderly carers will soon be getting more support from a new project starting in Aylesbury next month. It's hoping to help 300 people who dedicate their time to looking after loved ones at home. Angela Walker has been finding out more.
There you are.
Velda and Christopher met as teenagers and celebrated their golden wedding anniversary last year. But 10 years ago, Christopher was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
I didn't believe it at first, but eventually I got accustomed to it. Because all our time we were planning for when we retire. You probably spend 6 months in Barbados and spent 6 here going come. But so at first I didn't believe it until I saw him really getting worse. And I said, oh yes, it is true. We should have to look after him.
Around 2,000 people in Buckinghamshire over the age of 75 are carers like Velda. Now an initiative's launching to offer them expert guidance about financial support, friendship groups and how they and their loved ones can stay well and active.
We know that older carers face issues of social isolation to a greater extent than carers generally. We know that older carers often have their own health needs as well as looking after the person that they care for. And we know that they sometimes neglect their own health needs, so they won't go to the GP because they're too busy looking after their husband and looking after their wife.
The initial funding's coming from Aylesbury Local Area Forum and the Rothschild Foundation. If it's a success, it could be rolled out across the county.
I'd never even really thought about the 75-year-old carers that usually married couples, I suspect, and one of the partners has developed dementia. They don't look at themselves as carers, I don't think. They look at themselves as I'm his wife or I'm her husband, and that's their duty. But I think it's really important that we support these people.
Buckinghamshire County Council spends £70 million a year on residential and nursing homes. It's hoped that by supporting older carers, it will enable people to stay in their own homes, keeping couples like Velda and Christopher together for as long as possible, as well as saving the council money. Angela Walker, BBC South Today.